Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm doing great. My name's Harry James Taylor, and as you can see, it's picker time. No, it doesn't mean it's time to pick your nose. It means it's time to pick your winners and your losers in college football. Of course, as always, we'll start in the best conference, in my opinion, the Big 12, and we'll go on from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the picks started. The Big 12 starts off with some breakfast, some eggs, some steak and eggs. Along with that, you can catch 2 games after you're done with your steak and eggs and breakfast and donuts or whatever. It's West Virginia at Baylor on Fox. I'm going to take Baylor. And then Texas Tech at Kansas. I'm going to take Tech. The 2:30 game in the Big 12, which is when you want to put your steaks on, your burgers and bratwurst and all that good stuff. Well, that's my Sooners. Will be in Manhattan at Kansas State, on ABC. I'm going to take the Sooner Boomers. And the final game, the nightcap, when you might want to get a little dessert in, or your late lunch, your late pizza, that's going to be TCU at Iowa State on ESPN2 at 6 o'clock. I'm going to take the Frogs. All right, let's take a national scope here. Nationally, Tuesday night, 7 p.m., Arkansas State at South Alabama on ESPN2. I'm going to take Arkansas State. Then Wednesday night, everybody's off for church and all those good things. Thursday night, though, everything gets back into contention, including Auburn at Kentucky on ESPN at 6 o'clock. I like Kentucky. 6:30, you'll see UCLA at Stanford on ESPN. I'm going to take Stanford. You'll also see on the CBS Sports Network Western Kentucky at North Texas. I'm going to take Western Kentucky. Friday night slate, pretty busy Friday night also. 5 o'clock p.m. is when it all starts on ESPN. You'll see Cincinnati at BYU on ESPN. I'm going to go with Brigham Young. Then you watch that for a couple of hours till about halftime or so, because at 7 o'clock you got Boise State at Utah State on CBS Sports Network. I'm actually going to go with Utah State in this one. UNLV at Fresno State, ESPN2. I'm going to go with Frez. And 8 o'clock p.m., the late night game on ESPNU. The team that Oklahoma will open up with next year, Houston, will be at Tulane. I'm going to go with the Cougs. The regular Saturday lineup in college football that everybody's going to want to watch, a ton of them. As always, 11 a.m. is when it all starts off, and the breakfast and eggs and all that good stuff. Purdue will be at Wisconsin to start it all off. The Badgers on the Big Ten Network. I'm going to go with Wisconsin. CBS Sports Network will also have Bucknell at Army. I'm going to go with Army on CBS Sports Network. ESPN2 and ABC will have 2 games. One game will be Iowa at Northwestern. I'm going to go with Northwestern. The mirror game will be Ole Miss at Memphis. I'm going to go with Ole Miss, the Rebels. ESPN regular will have Louisiana Tech at Mississippi. I'm going to go with State. I'm going to go with Mississippi State on the SEC network. And ESPN network, Louisville will be at Florida State. I'm actually going to go with Florida State. ESPN3 has 2 games. Western Michigan will be at Ohio. I'm going to go with Ohio. Eastern Michigan will be at Toledo on ESPN3.com. I'm going to go with Toledo. ESPNU also have a game. South Florida will be at the University of Connecticut. I'm going to go with UConn. And the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes will be at East Carolina on the ESPN News. I'm going to go with ECU. 11:30 a.m. games. ESPN3.com will have for you Pittsburgh at Georgia Tech. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. That's kind of an awkward team to prepare for. The noon game, straight up 12 o'clock noon. This is when Buffalo will be at Central Michigan on ESPN3. I'm going to go with Central Michigan. 1:30 p.m. you'll see on ESPN3.com, you'll see Northern Illinois at Miami of Ohio. I'm going to go with UNI. 2 o'clock p.m. ESPN3.com, 2 games. Akron will be at Bowling Green, and Georgia State will be at Ball State. I am going to go with Bowling Green against Akron, and Ball State against Georgia State. 2:30 p.m. games. A lot of these ones. Air Force will be at Colorado State on CBS Sports Network. I'm going to go with Colorado State. Alabama will be at Texas A&M on CBS Sports Network. I think A&M finally gets the best of Alabama in College Station. That means that, in my opinion, Alabama, at least their dominance over the SEC, I'm not going to say it's over, but it probably can't last with A&M beating them and with Ole Miss already beating them, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Rutgers at Indiana. I really like the fight that Coach Wilson and Indiana brought into Ohio State last week. Wilson, a former OU assistant, I think he uses that power of offense against Rutgers, and I think that they're going to get the win there. Indiana over Rutgers on the Big Ten Network. ESPN, big time ESPN. Michigan State at Michigan. I'm going to go with Michigan State. The opposite ESPN2 game will be another Big Ten game. On the ESPN2, they'll say Nebraska at Minnesota. I'm going to go with the Big Red. ESPN3 has 2 more games up there for you, first of all. Kent State at UMass. I'm going to go with Massachusetts. Idaho at Troy is also on ESPN3. I'm going to go with Troy. Virginia Tech at the University of Miami of Florida. I'm going to go with on ESPNU. I'm going to go with Miami, the U. And regular Virginia, they will host Syracuse. Syracuse at Virginia, ESPN3. I'm going to go with UVA. 3 o'clock p.m. games. Vanderbilt will be at South Carolina on the SEC Network. I'm going to go with South Carolina. Pac-12, Oregon State will be at Washington State on the Pac-12 Network. I'm going to go with Washington State. And Nevada will be at Wyoming on the ESPN3 Network. I'm going to go with Nevada. 5 o'clock, New Mexico State will be at Georgia Southern, ESPN3.com. I'm going to go with Georgia Southern. 6 o'clock p.m. on ESPN3. Appalachian State will be at Louisiana Monroe. I'm going to go on ESPN3. I'm going to go with ULM. ESPN will have Florida at LSU on ESPN. I'm going to go with LSU. Wake Forest will be at North Carolina on the ESPN3. I'm going to go with North Carolina. And Boston College will be at Clemson at 6 o'clock on ESPNU. I'm going to go with Clemson. 6:30 p.m. games. You got 3 games set up for you, including Central Florida at Temple on CBS Sports Network. I'm going to go with Temple. USC, Southern California, will be at Notre Dame for that rivalry game on the NBC. I'm going to go with the Fighting Irish. And Missouri will be at Georgia on the SEC Network. I'm going to go with the Bulldogs. Big time ABC Network game. Penn State will be at Ohio State University on ABC. I'm going to go with Ohio State. 8 o'clock p.m. Arizona will be at Colorado on Fox Sports 1. I'm going to go with Colorado. 9 o'clock p.m. Arizona State will be at Utah. I'm going to go with Utah. And 9:30 p.m. games, you got 2 more for you. Oregon State will be at Oregon. Will be at Washington, ESPN2. I'm going to go with the Ducks. And San Diego State will be at San Jose State on ESPNU. I'm going to go with San Jose State. All right, right back to the Vandy and South Carolina game real quick. And this is to all the South Carolinians out there that are my fans that watch this show. I want you to know I'm praying for you guys. That's not an easy thing to be dealing with right now. I hope that not only with Spurrier leaving, which is a huge hit to South Carolina, but as we all know, that's not what the worry is right now at South Carolina. You guys can get over that. All you got to do is just get a new coach. But the housings and the floodings and all that can't be fixed very easily or quickly. And I just want you guys to know that I'm praying for you guys, and I hope you guys bounce back quickly. From everything that I understand from all the Tennessee fans, from about week 3 or week 4, y'all are great fans out there at South Carolina and Steve Spurrier. So I'm praying for you guys, and I hope you guys can bounce back quick. And with that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't take these picks to the Vegas or anything. These aren't for sure things. I'm not a professional picker. I just do this for fun. Thanks for watching, everybody, and enjoy the college football weekend. See y'all next weekend, and enjoy the fun. Thanks for watching, everybody, and you can follow me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or tweet me at SoonerFanOK. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm out.